Hi, my name is Ruta and you're watching 100 Days of Good Hair Days, where I'm trying a new hairstyle every single day from this awesome book which I got a few years ago. And as I'm doing that, I'm also sharing my moods, because all of this started as mood diary, where I done 100 days of my moods, and then it morphed into the hair days, because I took on the challenge of producing a different hairstyle for every single day for 100 days. So today we're on the day 48, and we need, for this we actually need, it says partner. I actually did not really realize this is gonna happening, so I'm gonna attempt to do it on my own. The next few hairstyles, okay, if I won't succeed, then I'm gonna do another one. Okay, so Dutch plait in pony, because I think I will need to run through the basics with my partner on how to do Dutch plait. Okay, so Dutch plait in pony. So the concept is to do a Dutch plait on the side, and basically once we done the Dutch plait on the side, like up to here, we then continue in normal plait. So the first step is starting at the parting of your hair. Divide section of hair into 3 small even sections. Take the small piece of hair closest to the parting and cross it under into the middle section. Then take a small section from the hair from around the hairline and go under in the middle into the middle section. Now add the hair into your plait as you work the hair back. Do this by working from right to left, adding small piece of hair to each small section on the outside of the plait as you go. First add piece of hair from the right. Add a small piece of hair from left. Continue a few inches back around your hairline and then work in a 3-strand plait. Secure the end. So continue to work Dutch plait, and then once you've done it, do the 3-strand plait and basically work all the way down, and then put it in a ponytail and secure it. Okay, so how am I going to do it? Okay, I am going to do parting here. So I'm going to do parting here. In a book it looks like it's kind of like in the middle, but if I'm going to do it in the middle, I might not have like enough hair to use for the plait. Okay, what if I'm just kind of like checking different options here. Okay, if I do my parting in the middle, and let's say I do the Dutch plait here. Now I think for me, I prefer to do the parting slightly on the side. So here, so I'm gonna do it here, and slightly rounded, as you can see. Why? Because that's how my natural hair dried when I had my hair shampooed, and now it looks like it likes to kind of follow this line. So I'm just gonna go with it because it looks better when you go with the natural way your hair falls than you go against it. So for this you need a partner, but okay, let's see if I can do it without a partner. If I can't, then I'll get the partner for the next time. So okay, 3 even strands, and Dutch plait goes like this. You take one section under, and then you take the side section under, and you basically do it under rather than on the top. And now they say add a small piece of your hair, so I'm gonna do that. Trying to really be in tune to what I'm doing because I don't want to let the strands go. Okay, one is there, one is there, and there is this bit on the side. So most important is to add a little hair from the side and put it in the middle section. And alternate between right and left. So once you added hair from the right, you go and you add things hair from the left. I think I'm feeling like now I'm observing my plait from above, and I am trying to imagine how I need to put it under. So I don't know if it's actually gonna work out in a tidy way. With me it doesn't always work out in a tidy way, but as long as it works out into something, it's good enough. So this is the side, this is the middle, okay, this is the right side. And I also have a little bit of trouble with adding little hair. I think I tend to take too much of the hair. And then, okay, so it has a little bit of a kind of like rough top going on. Okay. The part on the side. Is now, okay, so which one do I need to do now? I did this, I did that. Now I need to put the top one in the middle. So I think it requires partner because it's easy to get confused where you are with your plait. And when you have someone doing it from the back, they have better view and they can see what hair to take into your plait. Does it go straight? Is it crook? Make sure that it is not crooked. Okay, but I think I'm kind of like about to finish it now. So, okay, just adding a little bit more hair from the side here. Alright, I'm just gonna do one more bit and then we're gonna have a ponytail. So I guess I didn't want to use too much of hair like I added to the Dutch plait because I wanted to keep some hair available for the ponytail, but we'll see. Okay, so now I'm just basically gonna do the normal 3-strand plait. So look, this is how it turned out. I will only be able to see it once I finish recording, because now that I changed place for my mirror, for my camera, my mirror is a little bit further. I think I'm gonna come back to that place because that's actually very good. But this curtain I like more because it allows more light in. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna come back to that place for my next episode. So now I'm just doing normal plait, as you can see, and this time I'm not gonna rough it up. I'm just gonna leave it as it is because I suspect this area here might be already messy enough, so we don't need any extra messiness in here. Right, almost done, almost done, done. The rest of your hair, we are gonna make a ponytail. Actually, it's gonna be towards the side, this ponytail. And I'm not sure what to do with this bit here. Maybe I could use some hair grip, because it looks like when I started my plait, I probably pulled some hair out, and now it's kind of like dividing in the middle. Okay, well, let's just go with it. Yep, and let's put it in a ponytail. I'm not sure if I'm not doing it a little bit too high. So it looks a little bit kind of like a, I guess, a rough version. I don't like this part here. Okay, I think I'm gonna use some accessory or something to integrate this. Okay, but overall, well, it's supposed to be kind of like this, a little bit more rough style, because, you know, it gives a little bit of edge, this Dutch plait on the side. And yeah, probably it's not the best to do it on your own, but, you know, we try and we learn. So this is how it looks like. Now, what I'm gonna do with this? What I'm gonna do, actually, I'm just gonna rough it up a little bit. I'm gonna pull out a little bit of hair here and there. I'm gonna create a little bit. It's gonna be like not a hedgehog, but crocodile, like a reptile. Okay, I'm gonna use some hairspray because I think it's needed. So I'm gonna put some hairspray. I guess I could have started the Dutch plait from a little bit up here and make it tighter, so I wouldn't have had this problem. I think next time when I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna kind of like start with the tight Dutch plait from very kind of like a front. Now you can see it in here, but on the front you can't really see it, and I think that's why I have the hair kind of fluffed up a little bit. Anyways, my mood today is pretty good. I feel more centered, I feel more in control, and I really like these earrings. They are actually very light. I haven't been wearing them so much, but they are made of wood and faux leather, not real, artificial. And actually with these type of hairstyles, I like having something like that. So I feel pretty good today. I've been actually watching some video women in technology in Lithuania. There is this initiative, and in one of the lectures they had quite a long presentation about robotics, and, you know, like what type of robots are going to be in, you know, for what kind of jobs and what they can do, like also 3D printing, and also like even human assistants, and even like a babysitter type of robots. So I became a bit fascinated and kind of like not scared, but I would say I think so far I have been a little bit closed off for the reality that probably lots of things are going to be not taken over, but handed over towards robotic and artificial intelligence systems. And I started to think, how can I integrate this? And I also started to think, how can I in my future work to make the progress part of what I do, so that I'm not redundant, and what I do is not redundant, and, you know. So this is the thought for today. I say I feel 9 out of 10, and yeah, pretty stable. And even though it was like really cold and miserable and dark as I was doing, I was like, okay, it's actually really hot when you started doing this. So So yeah, so actually in a room is not so bad, and I actually managed to go to the gym today, so I'm like very proud of myself. Okay, what I would like you to consider today is, you know, when we think about other people who are being left behind because of progress that they kind of like not rebelling against, but not really open to accept, but there is a progress which is kind of like inevitable, right? Mobile phones, computers, and that kind of thing. And you know, because that's what I've discovered today, that I was like, okay, you know what, I was actually really kind of closed off from that, and I was thinking that it's not a good idea to replace lots of things with the robotics. It's gonna make humans or lots of things that we do redundant. Now I realized I was probably one of those people who were voting for railways to be there when machines and, you know, automobiles were coming into place. And I don't want to be that person. Actually, I want to be the one who goes with the progress, but at the best of it. So I also invite you to kind of like reflect on yourself. If there is anything that you don't like about when thinking about future and progress, right? Because you can see the negative side of that. And I invite you to actually to see perhaps there is also the positive side, and perhaps it is something that you could benefit from, and perhaps there is something which you could already incorporate or start thinking about incorporating in what you do. So when it comes, what you do is not redundant. What you have to offer is integrative. It's not against the overall progress. So that we, me and you, we don't get swept by the wave of change just because we were rebelling against that and we didn't really want to be part of it. So that's all from me today. Thank you for watching and have a nice day, and I will see you tomorrow again. Bye!